Hello, and welcome to day 22 of our Advent calendar. If it's not too sombre a question, let me ask you what you feel is your life's purpose. If you knew you were going to leave this world very soon, what will cause you to say to yourself, "I've done what I was born for"? Now, that may be rather a heavy question, but just stay with me for a moment and you'll see why we're pondering that today. I want to point you to another person God prepared for the arrival of his son. Not long after Jesus was born, he was taken to the temple in Jerusalem, only a few miles away from Bethlehem. He was going to be circumcised, as all little Jewish boys were. And this ceremony was a very special one. At the ceremony, it was a requirement that the Jewish family brought a sacrifice to say thank you to God for the arrival of their child. This sacrifice could prove rather expensive. So if they were relatively poor, the parents could bring a pair of doves or 2 young pigeons, and that's what Joseph brought to the priest in the temple. No sooner had they got in, it seems, that an elderly gent came up to them and began to prophesy over the baby. And here's what the old gent Simeon actually said. "Sovereign Lord, as you have promised, you may now dismiss your servant in peace. For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you prepared in the sight of all your people, a light for revelation to the Gentiles and for glory to your people Israel." Now, what struck me about this encounter was the way Simeon saw it. His life's purpose had been to bring in the Messiah. He'd waited patiently, praying night and day for him to arrive. And now the Holy Spirit had told him to head down to the temple for a special encounter. And to his amazement, the baby Jesus is brought in for circumcision, and God whispered, as it were, in his ear, "Simeon, that's the one." Suddenly Simeon realised his life's purpose had been accomplished. He'd done it. He'd seen the Messiah. And now he can die in peace. What Jesus brought, even as a baby, was peace with God. A peace which can't be quantified. Paul described it as a peace which passes understanding. It's real, effective, life-giving, and it's beyond human analysis. As we head into Christmas, that's something worth celebrating. God bless you. Hello again. If you're watching this on YouTube, you might like to subscribe. There's a little button below this frame, and then you'll get an alert to tell you when the next one comes out. You could also like it, or you could leave a comment and join in the conversation. It would be great to hear from you.